Alex, so what's the biggest highlight for you for the Cherry Blossom Festival?
Oh, biggest highlight. I got to say the food trucks.
Yeah.
I think we had a lot of interesting options. And, obviously we don't have food trucks that often here in Central Georgia. Obviously Perry has their event. But I think that was pretty neat. And we just had a little minor weather speed bump on Wednesday. And all in all, I think great weather for the Cherry Blossom Festival this year. So you know what that means for next year, right? Just go ahead and pencil that in. Storms all week for the Cherry Blossom Festival next year, rather. I'm just kidding. Do not do that because it is way too early to know that. 57 downtown Macon right now. Temperatures across the area, we're in the 50s around Macon, 58 in Byron and in Fort Valley, 57 in Macon, 53 up in Monroe County already with this northwesterly wind coming in. Down to the south, still hanging on to a few 60s like in Unadilla at 63, 61 in Dublin, 59 already in Vidalia this evening. Nothing to speak of on the radar picture this evening, and the wind gusts have died down as well. We've been seeing them upwards of 15 to 20 miles an hour today. Now we're lucky to see them at 3, 4, 6 miles an hour, so certainly a much needed reprieve, although I don't think we're entirely done for the night. So a few showers up in northern Georgia. Those are going to stay up there, not going to be a concern for us here in central Georgia. High pressure, this high pressure up here, is going to be in control of our weather over the next few days, and that means we're going to be looking at clear conditions across the area. So out the door, Monday morning, 7 a.m., just a few clouds over the area, low 40s, mid 40s, somewhere in there to start the day, and then quickly into the 70s. This is 4 p.m., that northwesterly breeze continuing, and then into the night, it looks like we're going to be briefly in the 40s before we're back into the 50s by about 7 a.m. Maybe a sprinkle up north on Tuesday, but as of now, I've got that out of the forecast. We are not looking at that officially, but it is a possibility. I think our air is just going to be a little too dry, and then this carries us forward into Tuesday night. And then our attention turns to the west. We've been talking about this for a few days now. Here comes a front across the Mississippi River, maybe a severe weather risk out there. This is 4 a.m. coming across central Georgia. For now, looking like mainly rain, maybe a rumble of thunder, and that's going to be that for us. This is Friday and on into Saturday. Maybe some rain on Saturday. The models are notoriously bad at handling systems like the one we're about to see, so we need some more agreement here before we can really nail the next weekend's forecast in stone. But like I was just talking about, that first front, the severe weather risk with that looks mainly to be out to the west on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, the region is drawn from about the North Carolina area up into central Jersey. So we're kind of sandwiched in between that. I think right now we're okay, but something we'll be keeping an eye on in the days ahead. So for tonight, headed down into the 40s fairly quickly, an overnight low of about 43 degrees. The winds still have the possibility of being out of the northwest 10 to 20, even though they're not that right now. It just takes a little pressure change for that to happen. And then for tomorrow, 73, a great start to the week. A few clouds around the area. Sunrise is at 7:34 tomorrow morning. Notice the wind's not as strong. I've brought those down to 5 to 10 miles an hour for tomorrow. So a great start to the week. 81 on Tuesday, 85 by Wednesday with some increased cloud cover. That increased cloud cover is the precursor to the front that's about to come through the area, and then the storms Thursday morning, an 80% chance of rain. And Friday, April begins, April Fool's Day. I need to find an icon for that to put on Friday. Connor, I know you are looking forward to April Fool's Day. There's nobody else who would be.
It's the best holiday, right? I think so. Alex, when it comes to sports, we do a lot of previewing and looking ahead here. Hindsight, yeah, it's always 2020. So this Sunday, we're taking a look back at last week's Matt Ryan trade and how it affects the Falcons' cap space. See you in a minute.